So welcome back to another tech EDC video. I haven't done one in quite some time, and I've updated the stuff that I carry on a regular basis. Now look, this is gonna be more of a realistic EDC because this is stuff I actually carry. And the goal of this video is not to try to get you to buy stuff, but maybe there's something in here that can improve your lifestyle or even your workflow. Now, as usual, I wanna start off with the bag because I've been using the same bag for like 4 years now, okay? And I still haven't upgraded it, and it's still the same bag I'm using from back in the day. This is the AER Tech pack, and it's the first version. They don't sell this one anymore. I think you have to buy the second one now, which looks very similar to this guy, but obviously with some improvements. As you can see, it's starting to take a beating. I have a lot of white marks on top of the bag itself. There's no major rips, like it's starting to get a little frayed over here. Small little holes are starting to form on that portion of the bag, but the rest of it, the stitching is solid. Like none of this bag has ripped anywhere else. And I've taken this on vacation. I take it back and forth from my house to the office every single day. And I just like the layout of it. Like it has everything I need. And you have a bigger space. You can fit a big tablet over here or even a thin laptop. Like I've carried 2 laptops in this bag, for example. And then you have more pockets, or you can do it in big, or not a big laptop, but let's say like a 14-inch laptop and then a tablet and then smaller items over here. And then you have a tiny little pocket for quick access. I still have an SD card in there for whatever reason. And then on the back, you have this big space for your laptop. Now the laptop I'm currently carrying is the LG Gram SuperSlim. LG was kind enough to send this out and partner on this portion of the video. And look, the reason why I like this laptop is because I'm carrying a device that has a 15-inch display, but only weighs just over 2 pounds. You have to understand, most 13 to 14-inch notebooks weigh 3 to 4 pounds. There's a lot that weigh under it, but not this light. Like it's few and far between. But I'd rather carry something with a bigger display. It allows me to be more productive. I get to have more on the screen, and from a visual experience, it's just so much better. It's still a premium product with its magnesium alloy body. It is ridiculously thin. Like, I mean, look at this. So thin, and you still have 2 Type-C ports on the left-hand side and another one on the right. It supports Thunderbolt 4, so you have that high bandwidth capacity. And I'm really digging this Neptune blue. Just looks very different from most black and silver laptops currently on the market. Obviously, it can easily be opened up with one hand, and once you do, you have this beautiful, gorgeous OLED display. This is the stuff that should be on all laptops. Once you go OLED or mini LED, it's really hard to go back to anything else. And this panel has a fantastic color gamut. It has a good color accuracy. The screen brightness is bright enough that you could use it outdoors. I can trust it for design work because I know the colors are accurate. I don't have to worry about anything looking off. It's just a great display to use. Of course, you have your full HD webcam at the top. The typing experience is good. It's a chiclet keyboard. It has a nice click to it. The touchpad is glass and it's a good size. It's just a wonderful laptop where I can use for productivity to get my work done. And I'm not so much editing videos on this because I mostly do that at the studio on my main computer, but I can easily jump in, change something around, fix something, and it's gonna do it fine. Like the i7 1360p inside of here is more than capable. Now, if you're interested in checking out this laptop, I'll definitely place a link in the description down below. Now, phones I carry 2. Not carry 2 in my pocket, that's just madness, but usually I'll have one in my pocket, the other one stays in my bag. If I go out alone, I'll just take one phone, but I usually go back and forth between these two devices. Now, mostly I do use the iPhone 14 Pro Max because my family uses an iPhone, my friends use iPhones. It's just the way we communicate with iMessage. It's really popular here in North America. I know other places in the world use WhatsApp or Signal. I use them too, but I mostly use the iPhone for iMessage. But sometimes, I'd say about 30 to 35% of the time, I'm carrying around the Galaxy Z Fold 4. I absolutely love this thing, you know? It's actually easier to use with one hand than the iPhone 14 Pro Max just because the display is not as wide. But again, it becomes a bit too skinny and then you have to like really crunch your fingers down in order to type something. But I mostly use it as a tablet. Like I'll open it up and let's say if I'm doing cardio, it will be my main device that I watch content on, whether it's a show or a movie. But sometimes I'll just take this guy out instead of this one, and they're both set up to pay for things. They both have SIM cards, and they both have been very solid devices. Now the watch I'm using is quite obvious. It's on my wrist. It is the Apple Watch Ultra. I've been using this since the day it came out, and look, I like it. You know, I don't think it's for everybody. I don't think the price is worth it for most people. I bought it for 2 reasons. I like the way it looks, and I wanted better battery life. And this does both of that. I've never had any battery issues with this product. I don't have to charge it as often, and that's just a nice thing to have to not worry about. But look, you can class it up like I have here with this titanium band, or you can just wear the regular sports band that comes in the box. This is what I'm mostly wearing on a day-to-day basis, especially if I'm working out at the gym. But when I go out at night, or if I'm going somewhere important, I'll throw on the titanium band. Now this band is from NOMAD. It's not cheap, okay? But it feels good. I've used some of those $20 knockoffs, and by the end of the day, it's ripped out all of my hair on my arm that I pretty much just got a wrist Brazilian wax. And I don't like the way that feels. Also, some of those dyes they're using on it might make your wrist fall off. Like, you're gonna do it, you're gonna do it right. I still carry a Kindle in my bag. This is the Kindle Paperwhite. I'm just finishing up a novel right now, so if you have any good book recommendations, let me know in the comments down below. I highly suggest an e-reader over a tablet because it's just so much easier on your eyes and you're gonna have a lot less eye strain. I've mentioned this in a previous video, but I really highly suggest investing in a good GAN charger. This one's from Ugreen. I think it's around $100, and this just makes your life so much easier. It's small, it has a lot of power inside of here. I think 140 watts, so you could easily charge your laptop, your phone, and your tablet all at the exact same time, and you don't have to carry multiple chargers with you. This one has 2 Type-C ports and a USB-A port. And then I suggest just purchasing a very long Type-C cable like I have here so that you can easily use it with your products. I also carry a lightning cable in my box so that I can connect it to the Apple portable charger so that I can charge my watch and phone at the exact same time. This is also another very overpriced piece of tech, but I didn't realize until after I got it how much I actually use it. Just the fact that it easily closes up, it takes up very little space in your bag, and it's super portable. It comes in real handy. Now, I don't always carry a console in my bag, but when I do, it's either Nintendo Switch or the Steam Deck. Right now, it's the Nintendo Switch OLED, The Legends of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom Edition. I just love the look of this thing. And also, playing Tears of the Kingdom has been an absolute blast so far. I just got off the Gray Sky Island, so I'm not that far yet, but so far it's been so much fun. If you haven't played this game, I highly suggest picking it up because you're gonna have a lot of great memories. I also carry a 122-piece screwdriver set in my bag because I'm constantly opening up laptops or fixing phones, so it's always just handy to have this. Like, there's a lot of good stuff in here. Not only do you have like the screwdriver itself, you have plastic prying tools, you have your little suction cups if you need to remove glass, and then on the back, you have all the little bits that you can attach to the bottom of your screwdriver. Everything from Torx to Phillips head to flathead, it's all in here, along with little prying tools or extra prying tools to keep in the laptop if you need to remove it open. I don't know, it's not that expensive and it's come in handy a few times, so I just like having it in my bag. So for the past couple of years, I've been wearing reading glasses because my right eye is getting a little old, you know? So things are starting to look a little blurry, but it's not a heavy prescription, it's super light. And I've been using these Ray-Ban glasses from clearly.ca. They've been holding up strong. I've had 0 issues with them. They're still in good condition. I'll put the exact model in the description down below, but I think they look good for my weird looking face. So if you like this kind of framing, then you might like these glasses. Unfortunately, my G305 Logitech mouse has finally broken on me. I've been using that thing for a very long time. So right now, I am testing out the RAZER Pro Click Mini. I like the size of this. It's a lot smaller. It still has a lot of heft to it, so it feels like a proper gaming mouse, but it also works really well as a mouse for productivity. I feel like it's just enough of a weight and size that it fits my palm okay. And you can use it with Bluetooth if you really want to, but it also has a dongle inside where it can be stored directly between the 2 batteries. The battery life on this also has been fantastic. I don't think I've changed it once since I've owned this thing, and I've been using it for about, I don't know, 8 months, 9 months now. Now the wallet is interesting because I used to use the MagSafe wallet from Apple, but the problem is the case I'm using on my phone doesn't do a good job of holding MagSafe products. So I had to switch. Plus I needed to carry more than 3 cards. So I started using the Ridge wallet again, and it's just a solid product. It's super thin, very durable. Like the casing on the outside is so tough. I think it can like take a bullet, for example, and it's light as carbon. Like right now I have, I don't know, 6 cards in here and I can easily put some more. Now I wanted to stick an AirTag in here, and I even bought a case for the AirTag to go in, but the problem is when you put an AirTag as a card inside of this wallet, it leaves a gap. Like look at that. It's just it doesn't feel good, and you have this like massive gap and the wallet doesn't close properly. So instead, I'm using an actual Tile because Tile sells proper cards and it just fits in here like an actual card. Now, because I'm on TikTok and I start doing a lot of TikTok videos, I need to shoot in portrait mode, and this DJI Mobile Osmo 6 has been fantastic. It holds the phone in portrait mode. The battery life on this is insane. It has active track, so if I'm moving around a little bit, it follows me, because holding a phone and trying to open something and show something with one hand can sometimes be difficult. So I just screw this into the bottom, I place it on the desk, I turn on active track, it follows me around, and I'm able to create the content that I need to create. Plus, if I need a gimbal in a pinch and all I have on me is my phone, this just helps stabilize the footage. I totally forgot to mention headphones. For regular everyday earbuds, I wear the Beats Fit Pro. These are my go-to. I know some people prefer AirPods, but I prefer these guys. These guys just fit in my ear better. These little wingtips make a huge difference for me. When I'm running or doing a workout, they just don't fall out, whereas regular AirPods Pro do. AirPods normal are okay, but AirPods Pro just don't fit my ears very well. But these guys have pretty much the exact same features, minus wireless charging and a few other little things, but offer very similar sound quality, and in my personal opinion, a much better fit. And I think the last thing I forgot to show you guys is my keychain. So I have an AirTag on it. This has been being used for 2 years now. I've actually switched the battery once. So, you know, after a year, it kind of dies, so you have to swap it out. Still using the Apple leather keychain carry thing. Regular ring to hold my keys. I have a little unboxing knife. I mean, come on, look at this thing, right? Super cute. It's meant for little chefs, but it's handy if I need to open up a box. I have something sharp attached to my keychain. And then the last thing I have on it is this little, I don't know, bag grabber. It basically allows me to chain it up to my bag or my pants or to hold on to something so that I don't lose it. And it also has a couple of holes in case you tie stuff around it. But most importantly, it has a place so that you can open up a beer. I think that pretty much wraps up everything that I'm currently carrying in my bag. I'll place links to everything in the description down below, along with the LG Gram SuperSlim laptop. And yeah, if you have any questions, let me know in the comments section. If you liked the video, feel free to hit the like button. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.